Sorry.
Jesus Christ, you never fail, you never disappoint.
Roast team.
Roast team. All other powers.
Don't you? You don't. If only we knew. The man's talking absolute nonsense.
There is no other way.
He'd rather I kept all the gays than the batty man, because he's so street though.
Through our Lord,
Amen.
Jesus Christ.
All he wants to do is heckle the preacher. All he wants to do is heckle the preacher, acting like Batman with his hood over it. Yeah, that's all he wants to do. Because the only name by which man may be saved is Jesus Christ. Every knee will bow, every tongue will confess
that you are ready to surrender your life.
He's sorry. He don't want the publicity. He just wants to walk about like a resident lunatic, talking nonsense.
He's the only one that will never forsake you. He's the only one that will never fail
Anyway,
you.
that's us.
According to Muhammad. So you got the mask on. So you disbelieve your own prophet.
Tomorrow might be too late. Tomorrow might be too late. Go to him now. Look up to him.
Muhammad was not a doctor.
It makes you more angry and jealous. A lot of your Christians.
Jealous of you? Bruv, are you serious? Are you for real? Jealous? You're wearing a hat at a South Park, bruv. They killed Kenny, you know.
That has been spoken out.
Kenny. They killed Kenny. They kill Kenny every week. Every week. What about all the apostasy in America? The man don't want to chat about it. He wants to talk about gays. He wants to talk about gays. Even though his prophet apparently kissed the tiny penis of Hassan.
Praise the King of Kings. We are going to praise.
Amen.
We are going to praise. Because we need to praise him.
Batman said so. It's not well.
Please, I would like to.
Running about like Batman. Where's Robin? There's the bat signal. Quick! To the Batmobile. Let's go. Gotham's in trouble. Can't it be a skinny zero? Why's it got to be a big fat zero? It's body shaming numbers. Fat shaming numbers, everyone. Fat shaming numbers. Keys is a nut.
You are the Alpha and Omega.
Not really a catchy tune, but I'll dance.
Should be shaved off. Any Christian woman who speaks in front of a man, the hair should be shaved off.
To be praised. You are the Alpha.
Don't walk in front of the camera then. You think so? He's actually high, let alone hiding.
Mr. Churchill.
I'm going to unscrew the camera and just go around in circles. Tell me if he talks sense, John. John.
You enslaved black people. Your prophet enslaved black people. What is your hadith? So let's not talk about my ancestors, yeah? Your prophet enslaved black people. Why are you running, man? Come on, let's do this. You talk about your prophet, bro. You want to do this? Come and defend your prophet, bro. You see how racist he is? He mix, because you're white, you're Scottish. That's what he's trying to say. Yeah, you're racist, bro. You said that guy up there was Polish. He isn't even Polish. You just assumed he was. Yeah, black people and white people come from different soldiers, according to your Quran. So your Quran's a bit, I know. Your prophet had a black slave named Anjesha, right? And he used to throw around Anjesha. Yeah. He sold 2 black slaves for 1 white slave. You see how you white hero worship? He loves the blondie. He loves the blondie, bro. Muhammad loves blondies.
I like Debbie Harry too, to be fair.
Yeah. There's good blondies and there's bad blondies.
There's the man who's got paedophilia on the brain. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Could it be that his prophet slept
The prophet slept with a 9-year-old girl.
Bring you new converts to Christianity.
I don't want new converts if they are talking like you, bruv. It's the the Holy Spirit does the work, not me.
You don't know when anybody accepts pedophilia.
Number of new converts to Christianity, big fat 0.
23% of American Muslims, though, apostatizing. As many as come, go again. Jimmy Savile, the man stuck on paedophilia. Maybe you should stop reading the Quran.
Jimmy Savile a Christian by any chance? Was he a Christian?
No, he was white.
Was he a Christian?
He was white.
Oh, so
that's why the man's a
because,
racist.
yeah, because he's white, he has to be Christian, according to your logic. Yeah? Even though there's no proof that you ever was a Christian.
Oh,
Says the black man. Wow.
No, I said that.
Oh, you said that. Fair enough.
Paris Book of Records.
Sure.
Wow. Yeah, we're supposed to believe that information.
Says the Peter Sutcliffe.
You want to talk about Muhammad's pedophilia?
Peter Sutcliffe had a book of records.
Did he? I didn't hear
Little
about it.
victims as well.
The new Bible.
Do they just circulate it in your kind of circle, sir?
Yes.
Is that right? He gets the
He keeps
the
running.
hotmail from
Do
the
you want to
people
talk? Come, let's talk. Let's talk. The camera's in. Why are you running, bro?
Let's have a debate.
Yeah, let's have a debate, bro.
You've got a mask.
Have I got a mask? I'm not wearing a mask.
Mohammed
I'm not
said
wearing a
there
mask.
are
Why are you
no
scared?
contagious diseases.
You're scared of a disease that doesn't exist, by the way.
Tell us.
Why don't you come round and tell me that? Tell me that in front of the camera. Tell me that in front of the camera. Tell me that in front of the camera. Come on. Stop being scared. This is how much scared you are. You know what's really a bad medical problem? You know what's really bad medical problem? Having sex with children. And that's what your prophet did. Your prophet had sex with children. So can we talk about that? You know what's a weird name? Muhammad. Muhammad had sex with children.
Muhammad Ali, then, he converted. He was your guy.
Do you want to talk about that? What do you mean he's my guy? What do you mean by he's my guy? Do you want to explain that?
Your guy, innit?
What do you mean by he's my guy?
Ask him, innit? You know him.
What do you mean ask him he's dead? What do you mean by he was my guy? Or you're just being racist like your prophet was when you had black
Why is
slaves?
everything racist and...
Because your prophet was white. Your prophet was white, according to your own tradition.
We don't even know his colour. Whoever lied to you, we don't even know.
So Sahih al-Bukhari is a liar.
We don't know his colour.
Sahih al-Bukhari says that he's white.
So that's a lie
He had
again.
white cheeks, white armpits,
Someone
according to your
We don't
books.
even know what he looked like.
Sahih al-Bukhari says that. So what? Sahih al-Bukhari is wrong.
So what did he have? What did he look
Is
like?
Sahih al-Bukhari a liar?
Mustache. Did he have a mustache? How did he look?
He had a red beard, according to Sahih al-Bukhari, yeah. And he was a white man, and he owned black slaves.
What about according to
He
Churchill?
traded 2 black slaves
What
for
about
1 white
according to
one.
Churchill? What did he look like?
What do you mean? What did Churchill?
What did Churchill say about, the prophet?
Churchill is a well-known prophet of God.
So what you're saying is now you can't defend your paedophile prophet. Is that what you're saying?
Mate, you've been here every Sunday. People have told you the answer. So
You've given me no answer. I'm trying to get
an
answers from you. Nobody's giving me a proper answer. Try to give me a proper answer.
All right. I'm saying to you, ask the millions and millions and millions.
Why did your prophet marry a 6-year-old and have sex with her at 9 years old?
If that's what you think, then
That's why I think that's what your prophet's hadith say.
Oh, really?
The hadiths are attributed to your
Do you know what
prophet's
hadith
words.
is?
Yes, I know what they are.
It's the sayings of the prophet
The
himself.
sayings
is
of the
saying.
prophet, yeah.
So the prophet himself is saying.
Yes.
All right. If
It's
that's what you
attributed
think,
to your
I help
prophet.
you, my friend.
These are hadiths attributed to your prophet. And what they're saying is that Muhammad married a 6-year-old. By the way, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Marrying a 6-year-old. I mean, who looks at a 6-year-old and thinks, oh, that's okay to marry? Who does that? Let's talk about that. Let's stay around the 6-year-old area, right? Would you say, honestly, would you say it's okay to marry a 6-year-old?
He will write a letter.
Would you say it's okay to marry a 6-year-old? I think that's mentally ill.
Call me old-fashioned.
Yeah, call me old-fashioned. I don't think that's right. Do you think that a 6-year-old can give some consent?
If you contact your GP,
Can a 6-year-old give
tell him
consent?
you ran out of medicine, he will.
So a 6-year-old can't give consent. So therefore, your prophet likes little kids.
Don't worry. I'm sure you're not.
And you're here talking about mental health.
I'm sure you're not.
And your prophet had sex with
So
children.
you don't have to pay for the prescription.
You've already lost this debate, man.
And he will send you one.
You can't ask for it, can you? No.
People have asked for it a million times. Come on.
Are you going to answer or are you going to complain?
Ask the 100.
Are you gonna answer?
At this
He
point.
ain't going to answer. He's very silly.
Okay, well, at the end of the
There's
day,
a
right?
crime going on in Gotham.
Yeah, I know. Like, the guy's just mad. He's just mentally ill. The guy's standing there talking about mental illness and shaking. As most Muslims do, they talk about shaking and all that crap. But when we look at their prophet, he had many mental issues, including trying to jump off a bridge when he thought he was possessed by a demon, right? And including sleeping with and marrying a 6-year-old. I mean, yeah, and sleeping with her when she was 9.
Religion, actually.
Unfortunately, when it comes to Mohammedans, they have this continual problem of not being able to explain their hadiths well enough for people to understand it.
He didn't like Islam.
Unfortunately, they still to this day have not given a reasonable response as to why it's okay for a grown 52-year-old man to sleep with a 9-year-old girl. Until we get to that position, please Muslims, don't talk to me about shaking.